are pulling all 3 units.
This is the basic thing. So if you don't have enough defense on runes and towers alone, remember, invest on your defense tower, and also you can use a little bit of a fix that this MD, Master of Dungeons, obviously is going to tell you right now.
In 2 steps. Because that's the 3rd one. And if you're not sure that you're going to be able to hit those prerequisite stats given your defense tower upgrades as well as your sets of determination runes, then you can check this chart.
Medical Research Journal.
Published by this person.
In the Journal of Reddit Summoners Wars.
Nice. Very doctory.
Thank you. I've studied many
Seppi
years.
MD, Master of Dungeons.
PhD as well.
Please help me, doctor. Step number 2 is check your other stats, namely attack speed and accuracy.
Attack, because even though the Trickaroo pull each other based on defense, they deal damage based on attack. And they attack buff themselves, so make sure to max your slot 1 runes and as well get a lot of attack subs on the other runes so they can hit harder and make the run pull faster.
And a little bit of accuracy can go a long way, because if you're not landing that defense break on the dragon or on the units going up, then you're not dealing nearly enough damage to clear.
One of those Trickaroos better have more than 45 accuracy. And if you have 2 of them with that, namely not only the first one, that would be great.
Proper speed tuning is very important. Make sure that your Vert is moving slower than every other unit on your team.
He's going to be your main damage dealer. Remember to have enough damage on the Vertihill to hit with a Death Break applied by the Trickaroos.
Even though the name of the game is turn cycling, you're going to be getting way more turns if your monsters have a little bit more speed on them. And everybody likes more turns, so turn that frown turn side turn, because you'll get them if your monsters are a little faster.
That was great. We recommend a Vert generally 40 speed or more, and then the Trickaroos 50 plus.
Step number 3, if you still can't hit that defense stat, then you should contact the physician's assistant, the Fire Gargoyle.
Fire Gargoyle?
Oh, hey, what's going on, Seppi? Dr. Seppi, sorry.
Thank you, MD, by the way. I would like your help right here. Can you come to DB12 real quick and help 4 friends of mine?
DB12, are you sure? But I usually turn into a statue, and statues can't attack.
Exactly, I don't need you to do anything. Just stand there, no skills, just chill. All I need to be is faster than the rest of your team.
Wow, that sounds like a vacation, Dr. Seppi. I'll be right there.
Oh, thank you. And oh, don't forget the determination runes.
Great, okay, thank you so much.
3 sets of them.
Tell your mom I say hi.
My mom? How does he know my mom?
Doctors, help! What's happening?
Wait for us to revive.
Oh. What's happening?
His repeat battle failed due to lost
We
battle.
need him in the rune manager for operation yesterday.
Pronto, let's go, people!
Hello, rune surgeon in training. I'm sorry today had to be the case that you start with. Case? Are we cops? Sorry, hold on. Hello, rune surgeon in training. I wish we could have started you off on something a little more early game, but they say that the best way to learn how to swim is to get thrown into DB12.
Today we're going to teach you how to prevent Trickaroo teams from failing.
It's a 3-step program. Step number 1, obviously make sure that your Trickaroos are pulling all 3 units.
This is the basic thing. So if you don't have enough defense on runes and towers alone, remember, invest on your defense tower, and also you can use a little bit of a fix that this MD, Master of Dungeons, obviously is going to tell you right now.
In 2 steps. Because that's the 3rd one. And if you're not sure that you're going to be able to hit those prerequisite stats given your defense tower upgrades as well as your sets of determination runes, then you can check this chart.
Medical Research Journal.
Published by this person.
In the Journal of Reddit Summoners Wars.
Nice. Very doctory.
Thank you. I've studied many
Seppi
years.
MD, Master of Dungeons.
PhD as well.
Please help me, doctor. Step number 2 is check your other stats, namely attack speed and accuracy.
Attack, because even though the Trickaroo pull each other based on defense, they deal damage based on attack. And they attack buff themselves, so make sure to max your slot 1 runes and as well get a lot of attack subs on the other runes so they can hit harder and make the run pull faster.
And a little bit of accuracy can go a long way, because if you're not landing that defense break on the dragon or on the units going up, then you're not dealing nearly enough damage to clear.
One of those Trickaroos better have more than 45 accuracy. And if you have 2 of them with that, namely not only the first one, that would be great.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of Summoner's War. My name is Come To Us Evan and joining me here today is CC Lion. What's going on, CC?
Oh, not much. Just excited to do some account looking at, reviews and all that good stuff.
Me too. I can't wait to see what you guys have to show us, and thank you for reminding me about the survey. I will turn that on as soon as I say hello to Masa Uzumaki. I saw Rogue Elf Chick in chat too. We are streaming both on Twitch and YouTube today. I see Emra over there. I see Pink Ice Cream Girl back again in Mixed Soupy Souls on both? What are you? That's fabulous. You're all over the place today, Mixed Soupy Souls. Salve Stellina. Very impressive. Okay, now that I've said hello, the survey is online, guys. You can use command new survey. And while you're using commands, use command CC Lion as well to give her a follow if you haven't already. Hello, Brian. What's going on? Okay, guys, so if this is your first time doing account reviews and progression tips, hop on into chat number 7. And, oh, my trigger run's completed. Let's see what's going on there. And tell us what your issue is in-game, and we'll hop in. Or if you just want to tell us that you want an account review or something, we can do that as well. Oh, my favorite Saiyan. My favorite Saiyan? Yeah, Goku Black. My favorite Saiyan is in chat right now. Okay, so, Cece, if you are in chat 7, do you want to choose the first person that we help?
Yeah, mine's just loading.
Oh, okay.
Point
Take
of
your time.
runes, 13s. Okay, hang on.
It's like
oh,
now,
there's so many people
now,
already.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in here. Now your phone is wanting to update on you as well. That's why it took so long to load.
Tell me about it. Oh my gosh, I know.
Right before her PC could tell that we were about to go live on stream, and it updated right as we were getting ready.
Hey, we made it though, right?
Yeah, we made it.
And again, the stream goes live when we put it. You guys will wait. No, I'm just playing, guys. I love you. Love you guys.
Yeah, don't put me on the spot like that. All right, so how about if we do Savage says how to get C1.
How to get C1. Amazing. We can find that out together. Let's do it. Whoa, Tian Lang. The answer is in the question. The answer's in the question, dude. Let's take a look at the book. It looks like you've already
beat us.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't a question. It was a statement. You can see, look at that. They've achieved C1.
I feel like I've been baited.
I know, we've both been baited. I'm trying to stay C1, they say. Oh, amazing.
Okay.
The answer is to just, now when you want to approach your wings, you want to do it in a way that doesn't make you lose as many points. Like, you want to try to play carefully, just play an isolated few wings a day, and it's going to get harder as the season goes on. But let's see what you got. Let's see, what team are you using right now, Savage? Oh, you're F3 right now. I see. Yeah, Tian Lang. Tian Lang's a really good one for countering any form of attack bar increase so that you inadvertently benefit from them. When in doubt, Leo Verd.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, dude. Counters a lot. Vitor, we're going to have Europe review today? Absolutely. Usually we like to start in global and then we'll mosey on over into Europe server if there's enough interest around the 40-minute tag there. So they've been using more Jogun, Shiaraoki, P-Sama, and Tian Lang. Of course, I would be... and you said Savannah, too. Is Savannah in? Yeah, Savannah's in here. Dude, like, it sounds like you've got a really good... You've got a really good team going. I love the P-Sam to contest speed leads, match speed leads if necessary, and hopefully exceed. The only thing is that I know that Oki, I have not given Oki a lot of playtime this season, if I'm being totally honest, just because Oki is like, the activation rate for me is a little too low. But he's a meta. He's a slave to the meta. Aren't we all? Lopa Pew? Hey, 80.
They have a lot of really solid units though across the board.
Yeah, they do. They really have some great options, which I love. The Tian Lang especially is probably one of my favorites that he can pick from. Inadvertently, you counter Okeanos a lot with that. And what's that Savannah on? That's slow. Well, we're looking at PvE runes, so I'm not about to make assumptions saying that this is the... I didn't want to assert that this is the RTA Savannah. Savage, would you like to add anything to the fact, is this your same Savannah from over there? But I would stick to your, stick to your strategy. What you're comfortable with is what you should be playing to preserve your rank in the meta right now. You could always throw in, if you're confident, you can throw in a Kaki for some damage. I've been really enjoying using him this season. Moore's lower activation rate is kind of difficult. I know that Seppi's been loving walkers, by the way. I think I might be giving away a trade secret here, but the light bounty hunter, he does way more than anybody anticipated that he could do.
That's a wild card.
Yeah, it is. And nobody knows, because, dude, he ignores defense on skill 1. He can reset cooldowns. He can, like, the dude does everything. Lopa Pew also says that they saw Feng in there, Leica, Chow, and Go Bruiser.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, Savage, I hope that helps. I wish you the best of luck. Stick to what's working. Play conservatively when you're trying to preserve a rank, and best of luck to you.
Agreed.
Oops, I almost wanted to play World Arena.
We are looking at... Okay, there's so many people and it's so hard to pick someone.
I know, so much, dude. We could, Goku's there. Goku, do you need help with something, my man?
I was just gonna say Goku.
You want to do it? Okay, let's see. Goku, what do you need help with? I love all of the combined anime references in Goku Black's
I know.
names.
They got the Black Clover.
Yeah, I know, they got Black Clover, Goku Black, like all of this together. It reminds me of when my name was Go Beyond, and then I've got Plus and Ultra as my homunculi, so I've got a whole just slew of my hero.
Beauty.
Goku Black, Evan, click my profile. Look what I pulled by luck. Look what you pulled.
82 days. And look at that.
Let's see. So Goku Black just wants to share a lucky poll. What? Is this it? Is this a Jara, my dude? Did you pull Jara?
Look, in 82 days.
Wait, is that the fresh thing, my dude? 82 days. Wow. Yeah, that's got to be it. Wow.
Yeah.
GZ, Goku Black. Dark Pigeon, baby. Dark Pigeon. Hola, Mesa. How are you? ¿Cómo está?
I don't even remember what the question was. Was it just to show off the Jara?
I think Goku just wanted to show us that he got a Jara. I would too. I would too,
fair.
dude. I'd like to get a little buff on it as well, so that it can kind of shine bright next to its brothers, because there's a lot of competition there in the Phoenix family.
That's fair.
Yeah. Lopa Pew says a friend in the endgame wants a review and suggestions for RTA if possible. His in-game name is Weird Characters. Okay, we'll be on the lookout. So let's do. How about we help? Let's do.
I think I see the weird characters.
Oh, do you see the Weird Characters?
Yeah, it's the one that needs help with RTA.
Oh, nice. Lopa Pew sent me. Sick.
Yes, yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Look at the profiles, though, like, showing off these units back there.
I know. Dude, I think you're in more of a position to help me with some RTA there, Lopa Pew's friend. I'm going to be referring to you as Lopa Pew's friend for right now. Are you in chat, by the way? If you're in chat, let me know. So that way I know who to talk to. Yo, so guys, I hear that my Chow is suddenly spectacular now. People are loving Chow. Is this true? What's the chat's opinion? CC, do you like Chow now? Or people liking Chow?
Got that buff that he should have had all along. It makes so much more sense. He's so good. He's
I'm
definitely
glad.
a new favorite.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Chow's OP now. Okay, this is great. I'm gonna have to rune up my Chow. I've been waiting for this since 2017. Since like November 26th, 2017.
Your time has come.
I'll let him do the chatting. Okay, cool. Bagel said he's mostly first pick in RTA. First picking Chow? I don't know about first picking Chow. I feel like first picking is yielding something really good. But like is still better, says Fabian. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of speaking about the Phoenixes and a lot of competition in there, right? There's a lot of competition in the Dragon Knights.
I mean, at least Chow can kind of compete in that, right? Because it used to be like Leica, and everyone would forget about Chow, and he'd be so old news. But now he's kind of revitalized a little bit. Good.
This is what he needs. He needs the Leica treatment, where like, you know, he's down at the bottom, and then he gets a series of buffs, and now it's like, whoa, when did he get outstanding?
Yeah.
If you have Josephine, yes. Okay, so Lopa, I'm going to be perusing your friend's account, and then we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through right now and kind of seeing a nice variety you have here.
And you got access to a couple good speed leads too. You got the Jogun, who's still really good, by the way, guys. I don't know if I don't know how many folks have gotten the opportunity to play with him, but he's still like first pick viable in several situations. You got Leo as the counter. Ciara, amazing. I'm not seeing a ton of other wind units that are out. Well, Feng is cool too.
I see that Neffy as well.
I have the better Jogun. Wait. You have the better Jogun? Do you have Heigang? Do you have Heigang, by the way? Because
I didn't see Heigang.
Ooh, Shizuka. Oh, we could do something fun. Wait, are you using it? I don't know how hard you want to work. No, the better Heigang. Oh, you've got the dark one. I saw it on your profile. Oh, you're spoiling it. No, I got the better Heigang. It's like whatever one I say. It's like, oh, I got Chungpong. No, I got the better Chungpong. Dude. That's wow. Okay, so Mookwool. That's Mook Swole, as we call him. That's great. And the Nefties. Oh, dude, what I would do to play RTA with this. This sounds so much fun. Okay, so Lopa Pew's friend. Are you doing Mookwool Nefties pretty early? Are you using Tiana to set up for it? Is that why I saw the Tiana earlier? Mookawala. The only Nat 5 I have is Okeanos as Toasted Waffle on YouTube. Only played for a month, though. Hey, GZ. That's... And let me warn you as well, Toasted Waffle. Okeanos is spectacular, but you're probably not going to do much with him if you're only been playing with for a month, rather. Maybe put him away in storage for now. Come back to him a little later when you got more resources and you're ready to dip your pinky toe into RTA.
His time will come.
It will. Tiana, Akama Mirror, Ciara, and Lucian Kaki. So you're trying to like do a big ol' cleave. That's super fun. Are you running into some issues later on though? Because that sounds like something I would love to play with. I have free to play Oki. His name is Thrain, says Blackburn. I got roasted. I got absolutely like destroyed by a Thrain the other day. It was really I got kind of embarrassed about it, to be honest.
Just taken aback by it. I would be. I'd be like, what is this, 3?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you clearly know something that I don't, like right now.
Yeah, what am I missing here?
Well, so Lopa Pew's friend, it isn't exactly cleave oriented, but you could pivot to like a single target sort of situation there, because I do see that 3 of your kill options are wind. You could pivot to water and burst out a Chow if you wanted to. You could use Chow to try to finish that off. You could also get a little creative and do Alicia, to be totally honest. I have seen that done in your specific situation with Nefties, where you can set up a defense break on everybody, and like there's nothing they can do about it. It could actually work in your benefit. But Chow I think might be a good one because it's sustained damage. He can just Jasa and like take out a unit right off the bat. Oh, okay. And look at this. They want to send a message to chat before we move on. They say, look at the runes on Nefties and tell people to farm a mice. Tell people to farm more. Heavens to Betsy. Oh my god. That's enough. Okay. And we're gone. Wow.
Let me just exit this really quick.
Lopa Pew's friend, that was dope. Very cool. Thank you for letting us peruse your account. Good luck out there. And you do have some water units that you can try instead. Like, although some of them aren't necessarily all AoE, you could do a Chow, you could do a Barbara, or you could try to be a little silly and throw in an Alicia. And that's probably starting to get through too. What's up, Stoic? Welcome to the chat, Stoic.
Hello.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah.
I need help with
about
my GB12 team and making it more consistent.
Who?
Unrailed.
Oh, I see it.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, Varad, front and center. I forgot to
Solid.
check. I forgot to check how long they've been playing. Unrailed, are you in chat? Haji says, "Hey everyone, I'm just starting my vacation. That's awesome. Welcome to vacation.
Enjoy the vacation.
That's awesome. Pretend I'm drinking out of a coconut. Look at that. I'm on vacation too. Okay. Did you get a chance to look at their book, Cece? Actually, you know what? Let me exit and show chat.
Okay, I just hopped in the account, fortunately.
Yeah, I
got
accidentally did the
excited
same
with
thing. Force of habit. But I found them pretty easily again. Okay, here we go. So Unrailed has only been playing for 53 days and already has a GB12 team, a DB12 team, and they're on their way to one for Necro as well. This is so cool. Hey, Surin, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Surin's stream. We're doing account reviews and progression tips, so if you need help with anything, you let us know. Hop in chat 7. That's where we're at in game. Hey, what's up, Surin? Thank you.
Hey.
Okay, let's go in and see what we can do. So what Unrailed is asking for is a little bit more consistency in their GB12 team. And that we can definitely help them with that. I think before even going into the account, I think I know how we can help progress. Okay, so let's look at the units. Let's examine our suspects here. So we got Lauren and Fran, who are both looking pretty good. You might want a little bit more accuracy on your Lauren, because with 64%, you're going to accidentally miss some of those crucial defense breaks and attack bar reductions. Usually I don't feel safe unless I have 80. And then so Fran is actually looking pretty fantastic, considering that she's got 17k. She has I was just about to say, I think she's got attack on a primary slot because it's got 1,000 on it.
The speed, attack, HP is what I was thinking, and that is exactly what they have.
Yeah. And then if you find that this is looking great, by the way. So you've got the tank, you got set nearly 20,000, you have a lot of attack for the scaling, and she's fast. If we don't find anything else that's going on, you can try putting her on HP slot 4 so she can take a hit better, but we'll see as we go along here too. The Crow could use he could use about 10 more speed. I see that you've got him on attack, max these runes, or you could try to do speed, crit damage, attack if you want to. Or you could, I also like attack, crit damage, HP. That's my other thing to do.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. If you're finding inconsistency, maybe consider putting on an HP rune instead of having the 3 attacks on there.
Yeah, really good recommendation. That helped me a lot at the beginning because the boss hits really hard. and Crow, so like, and it sounds obvious, but like Fran and Lauren are the most likely to get hit because they both hit 3 times on their first skill, right? But he also has team up. He has a group attack effect, right? So you could accidentally pull somebody like a Fran or a Lauren and get punished for it. Marcelo, not yet. Not yet. Oh, thank you, CC. You're on both chats. You're doing great.
I'm trying.
You're doing awesome work over there, dude. Great job. So right away, our recommendation, attack, crit damage, HP, and then max your slots 2 and 6 as well. If you can even do slot 1 for more attack if you want to. Let's see the Sig before I forget as well. He's a little on the squishy side, but he shouldn't get too hurt. This could be attack, crit damage, HP as well, or you could try to do speed because he's a little slow.
I don't think they necessarily need the accuracy rune on him on the slot 6 here either.
Yeah.
For Sig, I think HP might be a better option.
There you go. I completely agree with you. I think that's a really good one. Oh yes, EVD virus. Can I get some help? I'm feeling a bit stuck. Not sure as to what to focus on next. Barco's from EU server. We're going to move over to the EU server in a little bit, guys, but those are some of my favorite questions to answer because there's a lot of stuff going on in Summoner's War, so sometimes it helps to have a fresh pair of eyes on your account to just help you refocus into what you should be doing. Okay, so there's one more unit to look at, and that's Naomi, who I can't help but notice is level 29. Yeah, Naomi's looking good, actually. The only thing that I would say is we've got that same situation. Max those 2, 4, and 6s, and with Naomi, I don't know about you, Cece, but I really don't love focusing on completing sets with Naomi. I'd rather go broken and just go for as much crit damage as possible.
I was gonna say the same thing. You don't necessarily need to do that full fatal. It's really just getting that crit damage. So when she does hit, she hits hard.
Yes. But this team in general, Unrailed, is looking like really good. Like you've done the research, you've been here, you clearly have an idea in your head of what everybody's supposed to accomplish. I can tell that you know the priorities in here too. But like with Naomi, it's a very easy trap like early on to kind of try to fall into completing a set. You really don't need to with people like Naomi. And very good point. Thank you, Brian. You brought me all the way back around to what I was going to talk about earlier is artifacts. Make sure that all your key units have artifacts put on, and if you max them, that could be an extra couple, like, triple digits worth of attack. That can be some extra HP just lumped on there for free. Like, that's great. You should absolutely throw that in.
Even if it's blue, use it.
Even if it's blue. I don't know which direction to point to validate that, but yes, even if it's blue.
Just both ways.
Yeah, no matter what. Okay, let's jump into somebody else's account. Thank you, Unrailed, for letting us take a look. I hope that helped. Oh, Solo R5. Guys, so I think Solo R5 will probably be something that I want. I'm probably going to tackle that next week. I'm currently messing with some of mine. I know Seppi is too. But since nothing is like 100% yet, I don't want to recommend anything. So maybe after a week, give me a week to research, and then we can talk about it. Even if, yeah, no matter what quality of artifact it is, Brian.
Even if it's white, yeah.
Oh, Cosma, thank you. You reminded me what I wanted to say. Sean B. I saw Sean B put out a couple vids on it. Say Shizo's got one. Shazo has one. Bagel's got at least one, I think. So you guys should definitely take a look. They're definitely out there, and I've been watching some of them too, but I haven't been able to just do it. You just finished regular BJ5, Evan. Stop it, says Lopa Pew. But that's it. It's BJ5. I need to figure out something that can support that.
Both, just in case, right?
Yeah. Better make a couple more BJ5 teams. Oh, man. Asian P says so stuck. And the vagueness of that statement got me interested.
Alright, let's take a look.
What are you stuck on, Agent?
Alright, so newer account, 62 days.
Looks like they're trying to breach deeper into dungeons here. They've got a pretty nice team, and we can jump in and see if we can help them out. Also, guys, this is a good time for me to do the weekly reminder to not rush dragons. Don't do what I did. Stay in Giants and get some Swift sets. Get some Swift sets if you can.
You'll stay in Giants for a while.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
No, not at all. It's so important, and you're going to find that it's going to help your progression so much if you have a nice foundation of Swift sets for your monsters. Bro, I want to know how to rank up in World Boss. We can talk about that too, actually, Awesome Boy. If you remind me, we can talk about that as well. Okay, let's check out the suspects again, guys. I don't know why I keep saying that, as if like they're like in trouble for something, or like I'm gonna book them. You know, it's like. Okay, so Sig is got a similar thing going on. Attack crit rate HP. So attack crit rate HP on Sig. I'm a big fan of the attack crit damage attack or attack crit damage HP on Sig instead. And Sig would really like to be on Fatal if you can. Fatal Blade would be excellent. But try to look for more crit rate in the subs if you can find some. Hey, oh my god, it's CC Line, says Patty Sore. Oh my god, it's Patty Sore.
Oh my god, hello.
Yeah, I know. Blackburn. Evan has spent too much time in the Sky Island Police Department. I have. Guys, it's so important to max your runes. Thank you, Lopa Pew. It is very important to max these runes. This probably could work. Try to find a crit damage rune here and really try to work some rune magic and see if you can find crit rate in the subs. And also, with that in mind, if you know that your account is kind of lacking in crit rate runes, start to hyper focus on that. Start rolling blue runes that happen to have the 2 stats that you're looking for. Like if you're looking for speed and crit rate, start rolling those and then kind of swap them out and cycle through your runes. That's what I ended up doing.
That's good, yeah. You don't need to force the Swift set either on Sig.
Yes, very good advice. Okay, so Lauren's speed, HP, accuracy. I don't mind the accuracy rune here, but she's a little too squishy to justify it here.
Yeah.
If you max the speed rune and max this HP rune, what you're gonna, and maybe replace this one to look for. Well, actually, that defense is pretty nice. Put on some artifacts as well, HP artifacts. Because she needs HP more than anything. In fact, right now, you're sitting at 95% accuracy with this monster. You can actually stand to lose a little of that in lieu of HP instead. A little bit of HP for her. If you can, like, I'm gonna say this like it's not difficult. I know what I'm asking is a little difficult. If you can double this number at the top, if you can like double that, you'll be good to go.
Well, they can lose about like 15 to 20% accuracy, right? And then if you
Yes.
put that into the HP, it just makes her more of a well-rounded unit, more stable for the team, I think, too. Like what you were saying.
100%. Here we go again with Fran. Oh, you know, this Violent set is actually kind of working for her. I will say two things. I'm not telling you change it. I'm not saying change it from Violent. But what I am saying is that Violent does have a tendency to proc during the boss, right? Like, you'll just happen to proc during the boss, and then Fran will get slapped when she doesn't necessarily want to get slapped by the boss. So you could consider just doing Swift, focusing on getting her to over plus 100 speed. But otherwise, max these runes, baby. Max them. It's so helpful. I highly recommend it. It's fine. She lands attack break, says Blackburn. Sure, it's like we'd all like to think. We'd all like to think that the attack... I mean, I know attack break is healing. Attack break's the same, right? Damage prevented is the same as healing. And then Crow. Let's look at Crow one more time, guys. Evan, review my Borg. I got Dr. Delight. I'd love to. And the other thing that I wanted to recommend for you guys as well, if you guys find yourself in a similar situation with your GB12 team, I know we just said it again recently, but put artifacts on all your monsters. Even if you can only do B1 of the artifact dungeons, that's okay. Get enough artifacts to put on all your monsters. It's free stats. Super free stats. Okay, so I hope that helps. Hope that helps, Agent. I don't think you've even attempted the artifact dungeons yet. You definitely should. Just jump in and get a few. Hey, welcome back, King of Swords. I'll be here for a little while, but got work in a couple. Hope you guys can review mine, but if you can't, enjoy the content anyway. Oh, dude, thank you. That's very nice. Let's see. Swords, where are you? Otherwise, we can help Helm's Deepness. Because they're asking a question about NB12.
Yeah.
You wanna jump in there?
Yeah, let's jump in there for now. We haven't talked about NB12 today yet, so.
Right, so let's see what they're using real quick. 76 days in, guys. So many like newish people to Summoner's War. This is awesome. Raise your hand if you're under 100 days played in Summoner's War. Not me. I'm not under 100 days anymore.
Yeah, no.
Oh, guys, what am I doing? Let me put the survey in the YouTube chat for you guys.
I will say, looking at the record book, they're on the right track. Like, their Giants team, you have the right units, kind of. I mean, if it's consistent enough, you have Lucian and he's working, that's good. You have the Fran and Lauren. So you're talking about Necro now, so good progress, though.
Yeah, very good progress. Look at that.
For the amount of days, like, that's impressive.
Yeah, this is super. Whoa, so many people. So many people under 100 days. Although some of them are kidding. Like a Patty Sore. Come on now. I've known Patty Sore for like my entire Summoner's War career. It's like Patty Sore.
Nice try.
Yeah. Careful, Patty Sore. You're about to be under 100 days banned on this channel if you're not. Just kidding. Love you, Patty Sore. I could never. Okay. Let's jump into the account and see if we can help. So they are using they're using twins, Fran, and Naomi, which is pretty cool, actually. But I think we can make it even more consistent. Let's go ahead and just look at these. First thing I noticed, so this should be the slowest on the team, but this is pretty slow, because if you're too slow, the boss is going to cut you, and that's what you don't want. Helm's Deepness. Please don't roast my Annabelle. It's for Famon. What? Your Annabelle is for Famon? What? That's
I feel like now we have to look at that. You can't say that.
You can't just say that and like tell me not to roast it. Use Shina. What are you doing? Just use Shina. You have such a great option. Just use Shina instead. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, Pat's here. Why? Because I'm a G. What's going on, man? Love you, dude. That's great. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, back. We're looking at the account again. So, the first thing that I'm going to recommend for Helms is just boost up the speed of everybody a little bit, because what you really don't want is for the boss to go before your Talia. Because if he can kill a Talia before she gets to go, that's going to be pretty sad. But it looks like your turn order for the twins is more or less correct. You want Sabrina to go first, then you want Shaina, and then you want Talia to be the last one because she's going to do big damage on that third skill, and it really sucks if the shield is still up during that. Let's go check on Fran real quick. There's Fran with 99 speed. And I know that you're using Naomi right now. Right now, Naomi is moving before the twins, I think. Before both of them. Is that true? She is.
After Sabrina.
Yeah, so after Sabrina, in between. So there's two ways that you could pivot this team right now. If you really just want consistency, legit, just throw in Lauren. Like, just throw Lauren in instead of Naomi, and it should hopefully work. The other thing that you might want to take a look at, though, is that Naomi is moving a little too fast, and that's going to be kind of troublesome because she's got a really high base speed. But if you can make it so that she moves guaranteed after the shield is broken, then you can get that big damage in. This is kind of like what Seppi was talking about, how his first Necro, I think back then it was probably B10, his first MB10 clear was with Sig. I was like, what? Who uses Sig? But
It works,
I guess, right? And so the cat is the new Sig in this situation, right? You break the shield, she's right there to do huge damage at the end when the boss doesn't expect it. Lopa Pew, Rauk Twins, Fran is a good option as well. It is. Very good. Diver Chew, see you next time. See you next time. Wow, why was that the hardest thing that I've had to say all day?
Enjoy the Viva you have there.
Oh, what? Viva? There's a...
On Diver Choose account, he's got a Viva.
Oh, there's a Viva on there? Oh,
Found
shit.
out about, yeah. I see Savannah, nice.
Nice, dude. Okay, so I hope that helps. Helm's Deepness, give this a try. I'll be typing in chat this time when I can. I'm watching on my phone. Oh, okay. Gotcha, King of Swords. Here, say something in chat right now, King. I'm gonna go help you. And Helms, keep me updated on how this goes. Let me know what you end up trying. Again, just to summarize what I just said, you could probably try to throw in Lauren instead of Naomi right now, just to double dog dare that the shield is broken. That is not the right term for it, but it's what came out, so we're just sticking with it. Or you can try to slow down Naomi, which might prove to be a little more difficult. I remember having a same problem with Tatu in the Dot team. Okay, let's look for King Swords. Please roast me, I need it. You need an account roast? What? Wait. Elaborate. You need a roast. I'm so confused. Imagine if that was like a step. We should do that. We should add an extra step after the Summoner's Way quest line is complete. It's like you get another scroll, but it's like you need to get roasted on stream.
Roast for the scroll.
Yeah, roast for the scroll. Hi, need help beating Evan in RTA. Sure, Brian, I got you, dude. Oh, King, perfect. King, could you remind me what you needed help with, my dude? 91 days, look at that. King is under 100 as well.
A few of those today, nice.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna take a slight detour. Pink Ice Cream Girl on YouTube said, general question, what are good teams for Light and Dark Beast? Okay, real quick, plug. Future video, Seppi and I are making a video on the Rift Beast because people have been asking for it for a while, so we're gonna be making one about that. But Pink Ice Cream Girl, the Light Beast kind of tries to tell you that like multi-hits are not very good. However, the Water Twins are still excellent in Light Beast. So you can use like Aragar. I actually, you know what? Remind me. I'll pull up mine after this. Let's help King of Swords because they gotta go soon, and then I can talk to you about it. So they say this team for GB12 is super inconsistent, CC.
Yeah.
I think I can already see the problem, which is good. It's a good thing if I can see the problem from the book because it means it's an easy solution.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
Right. Let's see. Is this Annabelle also built for Famon? Is this something that I'm missing? Helm's Deep. I'm just messing with you, Helm's Deep.
New meta?
New meta. Oh, and we can talk about Dimension Predator as well. That would be a fun conversation to have, Whitefly. I'm down with that. Blackburn Light Beast. Multi-hits won't work here. Twins. Oh no. Anyway. Okay. So, similar situation with Sig. He's a little on the slow side. So Sig is only going to take 1 turn. And you really want Sig to move more frequently than that. So I would aim for about 40 speed on your damage dealers. If you can. I would aim for 40 speed with the stats that you have here. He's also very, very squishy. Very squishy, which might cause a problem. Not at the end, but at the mid-boss. If you get stun-locked at the mid-boss and Sig is dying, that tells you need a little bit more HP. Also, speed will help with that, because as you're taking turns, you're moving and cycling through those stuns, right? Can you help summon a Leica? Says Thingers. No, yeah. Let me just press my Leica button.
Just send some Leica luck out there.
Yeah, I'll send some Leica for Thingers.
Mm-hmm.
Sig doesn't need that much attack for skill 2, and skill 3 also. Tim, yeah, good recommendation. Oh, Psycho, I got you, dude. But my Gianna button's across the room, so I'll have to get that after stream. Okay, so we got Sig. A little more speed. Same, you're great on the crit rate and the crit damage, but also could use more HP so you don't get stun locked into oblivion at the mid boss. Let's move on to the next problem. I think Lucian and Shannon need to go. I was
just gonna say, I noticed they were forcing the Lucian in the team. If you find it's inconsistent, just drop the Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
And same, yeah, with Shannon. She's not really, like, she used to be super meta.
Yeah. For
Giants, and not anymore. Like, there's so many other replacements you can do that might do a little more for your team than Shannon would do.
Yeah, I know, and I'm so mean to her now. I'm so mean to Shannon. I fed my Shannon. I fed.
That's so savage.
I know. I'm so mean to Shannon these days. I have like no patience for Shannon anymore, which is not fair, because she's very good in GB. Like, the attack buff for the team, defense buff. She applies glancing. That's like healing. Guys, how many times do I have to say this? Glancing and attack break, basically healing. I unsummoned my Shannon. Thank you, Patty Sore. Thank you. and don't worry, you don't have to do that, King. You do not have to do what we're saying here. But I would recommend that you instead use the Naomi, Fran, Lauren, Crow. I think you're at a position where you can go full damage if you want to. Whoa, look at the crit damage on this Crow. Oh my god.
Oh, 220?
Yo, dude, at 1600 attack? What? King?
Okay.
This is great. This is great, actually. And this is kind of the speed that I'm looking for. Like, yeah, look at this Crow, guys. This is what Crow should look like. And it's okay if, like, wow.
That's solid.
Like this. You like this dog.
Yeah. Giving Crow some love. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And then I won't go over this in super detail because we've already talked about it today, but again, at least 40 speed on your damage dealers. At least plus 40. Like, I mean, I'll overlook it for Crow because he's got 220 crit damage. But for the rest of them, try to hit 40. A dog is a man's best friend, especially this one. Especially this one. And then let me just check on Naomi real quick. Again, guys, do not feel like you need to complete sets with her. She will just do the damage. Javian says, lol, Evan, you need to see my Crow. Okay, now I'm intimidated, Javian.
It's gonna be Crow flexing today.
Yeah. Show us your Crows. We're not going to talk about the Leica? Oh, duh, what?
Oh, I completely missed over Leica, too. I didn't see.
I didn't even look at it, Lopa.
How could we?
Yo, okay, forget everything I just said. Leica is a cheat code for Giants, guys. If you happen to have a Leica for Giants P12, you can make a 100% team with Leica. It's so helpful. Like, it has scenario free runes. We can change that. We can change that, man. We can change that, King. Now, here's what you need. Dude, you can run this. Like, this is basically ready. This is basically ready to run. Maybe more speed. So that way he can get out of the freezes. Because, again, if you get perma stun locked at the mid-boss, you can just say bye-bye to Leica, and he won't help you. But the boss doesn't know what to do with Leica, because you need to hit him like 4 or 5 times to kill him. Mm-hmm. And the boss is never going to do that.
As well.
Yeah, the boss is never going to do it.
You have artifacts, Maximo. bump up those stats. But yeah, you have Leica. That's like you said, cheat code.
It's cheat code. It shouldn't be allowed. It's allowed, but you know, I'm not gonna tell anybody about it. I hope that helps, King. In summary, speed up your damage dealers a little bit. More HP on Sig if he's dying. You can take out. You could maybe take out the Naomi. You can maybe take out the Naomi and put in Leica. You're welcome, King. I hope it goes well. Okay, somebody's been wanting a roast for a very long time.
I think it's banana na na na.
Banana na na na.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one asking.
Oh my god. Yo, this is cool. Okay, let's do it. Do you have any particular... Banana na na na. Could you make yourself known in chat? Do you have any particular monsters that you'd like us to roast, or should we just...
Yeah, where do we go with the roasting? Just the whole account?
We'll
the whole
just
thing?
peruse. I'll just go down the aisle. It's like, I could use some... Whoa! Oh my god! I'm in love with this island.
That's nice.
It looks so, like, natural and kind of fall-y, kind of Pacific Northwest-y, like, Gravity Falls-y. I like it. It's awesome.
Scenic.
Oh, Zarkthorus, that's so nice. That's so sweet. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, if there's one thing that we know, it's that I'm oh yeah, bad roast already. I'm in love with this island. First thing I said.
Yeah, that's, you're complimenting it.
How much?
You're
Okay,
doing
what's
the
the
opposite.
name? Oh, Starlight. Boys fan? That's cool. You a boys fan? So I guess we didn't get an answer on the check for LDs.
No, so I'm trying to... I didn't see any LD5s, I will say that, Nectar. I see none.
Okay. No LD5s. That's fine. We'll find... Okay, chat. What should we look at then? Chat, I want you to choose. I'm going to scroll slowly. Do we talk about the Chung? Do we talk about the Vero? And then where's the
What
roast?
are we supposed to roast? Yeah.
Yeah, where's the... Lucian. Lucian's easy to roast. Yeah, let's talk about Lucian.
Alright, okay. Fair.
Oh, man. It would be great. Look at all that crit damage. It'd be amazing if he could actually take a turn to use it. How is that, guys? Am I getting better?
I don't know how to roast. Okay. Why so slow, bro?
Yeah, why so slow, dude? He's never gonna use it. He's always late. He's always calling in saying that his Uber isn't getting to him. Oh, dude, this one canceled on me too. I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm bringing the cards. Hold on. Not even 400 crit damage. Dude.
Even my grandma's faster than him. Oof.
Yeah, man. You know the little slow debuff icon? That's Lucian. That's actually his silhouette just crawling towards in the debuff icon. Has enough attack for 2017. Not bad. Yeah, this guy might be able to clear GB10. Leo one-shot this Lucian. No, so this is a good Lucian, but for realsies though, he needs more speed. He's never gonna take a turn.
Yeah,
This must
speed
just
him
be for dude, even if it's arena, like what attack bar pushing unit actually boosts him up enough so that he'll be able to take a turn? Like you'd need 2 frigates.
Yeah. one's not even enough.
Yeah, one's not even enough. You need 2 Konas. Kona will look at this thing and be all like, what do I do with this?
Let me just con a violent proc twice too.
It's like, I'm just a bird. I can't.
You can only do so
I
much.
can only do so much, dude. My brain is like this big, says Kona. How am I supposed to work with this? Okay, let's see another monster. Let's go ahead and look at somebody else. Who else do you guys enjoy roasting these days?
Let's see. I mean, see, your Chongpeng is missing a rune.
Dude, that's
Give
just
him some love.
disrespectful.
Just missing a rune. Come on.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. That's just like,
No.
maybe it's BM. Maybe they do it like, it's like, oh, I beat you. Just so you know, my Chongpeng's missing a rune. You can check.
Weird flex, but okay.
Savannah and Cocky. Okay, and missing artifacts. This guy's got no appreciation for Chongpeng.
Yeah, it feels bad.
I would absolutely love to have a Chongpeng, and I wouldn't treat mine this badly. Chongpeng, can you hear me? You can come to my island, dude. Like, it's
I'll show
okay.
you some love.
Do you need to run?
I'll give you artifacts too.
I'll give you artifacts, bro. Look, Savannah's got artifacts. What? What's wrong with you? How much speed for twins in NB12? Helm's Deep, bringing it back. I love it. Bringing it back. So I don't know exactly the speed that you need to not get cut by the boss. If you want, I can check mine later, but I would try to put them at 30, 40. Like, usually when we recommend 40 speed for your damage dealers on like different bosses, it's so that they don't get cut. And it's just so that they take more turns in general. Is there a Vrad? They said there's... I don't know if there is a Vrad.
I didn't know. I don't see a Vrad.
Okay, there's no Vrad. What else do we look at? That we could check... We could check Juno.
They're also saying the Kaki to check him out.
Okay, let's check Kaki. Have I misread? You know this scales with defense, right? You know that you need to...
That's all you gotta say.
That's all you gotta say. Okay, we're done. Okay, let's leave. Too much crit. Wait, did it have crit rate? Stop. How much crit rate did it have? No! 43%! Stop. Hey, but for reals, thank you for letting us look at your account. It's all for fun. Love what you've done, but seriously, speed up your Lucian.
At the end of the day, if you take anything away from it, like, let him throw some cards, please.
Yeah.
And CP, ruin him, please. Artifacts, runes. Like...
Artifacts, yeah, seriously, Chung needs it. Oh, Dimension Predator help. Okay, wait. Should we talk about D-Pred or do we want more? KrakenBot also wants help with C1. Which should we haven't talked about D-Pred. We've talked about getting to C1, but I know it's different for everybody, but...
Why don't we hop in, do some dimensional, and then we can come back to...
I'm in, let's do it.
Sprinkle it in.
Okay, so, White Fly, what's your IGN? Oh, okay, that's
Fly's
easy.
Perfect.
That's easy. Don't you love it when people's accounts on both match their names? That's great.
Yeah.
This is an aesthetic profile. You got a whole vibe here.
I feel it.
With the Sylphids, this is awesome. Okay, I'm trying to make it a habit to look at the records. Whoa, these are creative teams.
Yeah.
Beta on DB? How is that? Is that cool?
That works.
That works? I guess. Oh, it's slow. You know what? Maybe we could maybe help you with that, actually. I just noticed that it's kind of slow. We can help you try to figure that out. But D-Pred.
They're working on a Tricrew, it looks like.
Oh, sick. We can help with that as well, actually. And actually, if you guys use command Tricaro, command Trickeru, however you'd like to pronounce it most, I actually have the video that launched over the weekend for that, where Seppi and I talk about why your Trickeru team is failing. And again,
solid video.
Thank you. While you guys are using commands, use command CC line to give her a follow if you haven't already, or if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. It worked. I love Icarus. It worked once. Thank you, Brian. Okay. So let's take a look. So the name of the game is Fire this time around. So obviously you're going to want to use Verd. Well, let me tell you what I'm using first. So what I'm using for my D-Pred, I use Verd, Colleen, Kaki, Raok, and then I'm actually using Lala as my cleanser. Because I was using Zhang for a while, but I found that like when the boss took him, not only did it take too long to kill, but in the boss phases, he can steal the counterattack buff. How messed up is that?
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not fair. Oh my goodness. Like it is rough. So I actually moved away. Pink Ice Cream Girl, my biggest flex. I already follow CC line.
Hey, thanks, Pink Ice Cream Girl.
Lopa, Lopa Pew is the worst. Lopa says, I use Velajewel. I wish I could use Velajewel.
I'm one of those people, so I can't say anything.
Yeah,
he's a little bit of that cheat code in there.
He is. So, Colleen, excellent healer. Verd is your lead, is great. You actually might be able to use Leica as one of... No, you know what? I would just recommend going with a default damage for the first time that you try it, and then if you want, you can. Maybe do Raok Belger first.
Yeah.
Baelger would be the AoE for the mid bosses. And then, I don't know, maybe what to put for the cleanser. I don't see a cleanser here, CC. Do you see something they could use? I don't see anything.
I'm seeing if they have Fire Panda, because a few people have used that for the
Yeah.
cleanse and some of the debuffs. Because the Raoak has pretty low accuracy, so landing that defense break might be a little tricky. Because if you're not getting that defense break, you're not going to do enough damage, right? So I think that might be part of the issue if they're using Raoak.
I think you're right. I think you're definitely right about that because 20. Oh,
It's
and
also
also
the
the crit
crit
rate.
rate.
The
Yeah,
crit
it's
rate's
lacking a
really
little.
low. The crit rate's low. Whitefly, I have a Juno in storage. Yeah, but you're really looking for the whole team. So here's what I'd recommend. If you do Zhang, just be mindful of, if you do Zhang Fei the Fire Panda, just be mindful of how much additional defense you're putting on him, and remember that stats are multiplied times 10. The base stats are multiplied times 10, except for the bottom ones in Deep Red, which means he's going to be so tanky if he gets taken during the boss phases. So just be mindful of that.
Yeah.
Lala is super helpful. That is the Fire Howl. I always forget their family name. The Fire Howl. She can cleanse up to 6 debuffs without being second awakened, which is neat, and she has a cleanse heal. Attack crit damage, and maybe a little bit more HP even on your Raouk would be really helpful here. Or like you could also just try to find defense break somewhere else and see if you can justify. I just want to bring Leica. What's wrong with me? I just want to use him because you have him. Don't listen to me. Use Raouk. Make it so that your Raouk can land defense break. Give him more HP, and then you should be good to go.
I mean, like somebody said, could also try the Kaki and see if it works
I love
instead
Kaki.
of the Bell.
I love Kaki in Deep Red. So good. Okay, guys. So, we can help. Oh, it's 11:52. Maybe we should jump onto Europe. Actually,
Okay.
hands up if you want Europe reviews in chat. Let me see how much interest there is. You're welcome, Whitefly. Europe. Perfect. Okay, that's good enough for me. Let me just close this for a second, and I'll go over to my Europe account. BRB. It's the server changing song. We'll be
Hold
right
on.
back.
We need a little interlude song.
Yeah.
Just bop along.
And then we remix it.
We'll just start freestyle rapping.
Going to Europe. 8-hour flight. I'm landing soon.
I need to learn how to beatbox just to help you.
Yeah.
Here.
Or I could do the beatboxing and you do the rapping. Whichever.
Alright, we gotta time this better next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
We
Okay.
need some lessons or something.
We'll practice off camera. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. You don't get to see all this.
Be patient with us.
Real quick, gotta summon this scroll. Gotta summon. Okay, guys, what could I get from this mystical scroll that would make me start playing on Europe instead of global? Probably nothing, but let's see. What could I get?
It's your most wanted unit.
Or
not.
My most wanted unit right now. If I got an Art Master, that'd be really sick. Ganny, Fire Amazon, Booger. Oh man, Water Golem. Time to abandon my global account and start playing on Europe. Let's go, baby.
Wow,
Who
who even needs global?
Yeah, who needs global? Dude, I've gotten soloed by a big version of this guy in Giants before. Man, seems good. Okay, sorry guys. Let's go to chat. Chat number 7.
Alright, EU time, let's go.
Let's go. And for those of you keeping track in the chat, yes, that transition to the Europe server, song included, did take 3 whole minutes. So, sorry about that.
We'll get better with the song.
Yeah, we'll get better.
Yeah.
Ooh, returning player. Oh wait,
Ooh,
did I
let's go
click on
there.
the right one? Spar? Yes. Yeah, Devitt. GB12 PTSD when summoning a water golem for sure. Yeah, it takes me back to June of 2020 when GB12 first came out and I was humbled in real time. Dude, you could see my face collapse in real time in GB12. I thought I was the apex predator, and I was not. so it looks like they want some help progressing Giants, Dragons, Necro. And as a reminder as well, guys, if you happen to be on Twitch, it's even easier if you're on YouTube. You can use the different commands for all of the dungeons. Like if you do Command DB, Command NB, it'll bring up the YouTube videos for both of them if you guys want a more comprehensive guide. If you're on YouTube, it's just in the Tips and Tricks playlist. Okay, let's hop in. They're using Bella Dion. Bella's such an interesting monster because Crow used to live in Bella's shadow. Now
That's
it's the
true.
opposite.
And that second awakening really brought Crow kind of revitalizing, right?
Yeah, those first like that first round of 2As like really changed the game well.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So we got Sig. So Sig as your primary leader, and one of your DPS units. Excellent crit rate. Really, it's not a lot of HP, but that'll kind of fix itself a little bit because right now he's chilling at a crisp level 15.
Yeah. It's also the runes themselves. I mean,
Let me
we
see.
got 4-star runes. You'll easily be able to swap those out.
Oh yeah, wow. Actually, I'm forgetting that this is GB8 right now, guys. Like
Yeah,
this is looking really good for GB8.
It'll work. Even
Yeah.
has artifacts. Thank you for having artifacts.
Yo! Oh, this is what we're talking about. Even the white ones. Even the
Yep.
white artifacts. Like, if you can find an attack one or an HP one, actually, that would be spectacular. But right now, legit, bring this bad boy up to plus 12, even plus 15 if you got the mana. It's free stats. Why not, right? It's great. Hey, Monkey D. Luffy, I'm inclined to check your account. I'm enjoying your show. I'm a big fan, Luffy. Okay, let's see. We also got the Fran here. So Fran is a slight mismatch with the runing here. I would maybe swap this to speed HP. Percentage.
And anytime you're ruining a unit, 2, 4, 6, you want percents unless it's a speed on a slot 2.
Right.
So having the flat on the 4 and the 6, switch those up to percent.
Very well said. Speed is the only stat that will never appear on a rune itself in a percentage format. So, and on 2, 4, and 6, you can have percents. So you want to do flat speed and then have HP percent for Fran. And guys, just as a reminder too, that's because Fran scales with attack, but she also gives herself an attack buff. So you don't need to prioritize attack on a main slot necessarily, unless you're running Calderon. In Calderon, I like to run attack because she needs to heal more. Evan, percent speed runes when? Hopefully never.
Just change topic really quick. So the Lauren.
Yeah, the Lauren. Nice.
So they
Great-
have one.
Great instinct, CC. I love it.
They have one. She's not ruined yet. I'm assuming she's new or they just got her recently, but she'll be a huge help on there.
And Dim says, will you guys please mention to use Sig Leader for GB instead of Veramos? Yes, although I will say that it is slightly more subjective than it used to be. Like, it used to be objectively better to use Sig instead of Vero for the bigger airbags, for the 44% airbags as opposed to the 33. But, like, because of Veramos' recent buff, like, and now you can rune him on crit damage, it's still really good. But in this particular situation, I would say use that HP lead, put Sig as your leader. You don't even necessarily need Veramos in here unless you're missing a damage dealer. Because you can do Sig, Fran, Lauren, Crow, and then you could potentially use Veramos, actually. Gary Reed. Gary Reed says, Evan, what's the command for I'm a noob? There is no command for I'm a noob currently. Although maybe that's a good opportunity for me to put a link to the Tips and Tricks playlist. Trinity, we actually just wrapped up Global, but let's go back into the EU chat number 7, guys. Put your questions in the chat and we will help you. What should I spend my Devilmon on? Oh, great question. Love that. Let's go in and see that. Sai, Miri, am I hearing Western California here? Are you in my accent? Because my accent is definitely that. Okay, let's jump in.
on.
So, Cece, are you on?
I'm in the account.
Okay. I was having a hard
So
time
I do
pronouncing
see
it.
a
I'm glad you found
Kumar and a Rakan
Oh,
and a
cool.
Hathor.
Oh, cool. So
We're
that
looking at.
that's telling me that maybe the answer is to not use them right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hang on to them.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Cece.
So if you're gonna look at putting Devilmons into a monster, best thing would be first for Nat 5s, and Nat 5s you're using at the time, the ones that you're ruined that you need then and there. So don't necessarily rush using the Devilmons just because you have.
Yes. Very good advice. Yeah. So yeah, because one thing that you really want to do with Summoner's War when you're building units, and I know it's going to sound obvious to players who have been playing for a long time, you want to build units and invest resources into units with an idea for how they can participate in mind. So it's like you want to build teams, not units, right? Like that's the idea. So with an idea of how you can fit them into your team. And saving Devilmon is spectacular for when you eventually get that game-changing Nat 5 for you. Right now, it seems like you're pretty early game, so I would focus. You've got all the right units for Giants B12, and congratulations, none of them really need the skill ups to make it work, which is really good news. So when you pull a game-changing Nat 5 for RTA or what have you later down the line, you'll have a bunch of Devilmon. You can skill them up immediately and start fighting, which is great.
They're doing a good job. They're getting their GB12 team going. Fran's not leveled up yet, but you can just use normal fairies for her, so it's easy.
Yes, really good point. And along that same line too, save, again, just to echo what Cece said, save your Devilmon for those really key Nat 5s. Again, don't do what I did. I paid the price.
Sometimes you get excited, you get that Nat 5, you Devilmon them, and then they don't really help you with what you're doing in the game.
Yes.
It feels bad.
Yes, or worst case, you get a Nat 4 and you don't know what you're doing because you're a little Summoners War boy and you don't know what you're doing. So that was bad. I wish that I had someone to tell me what I'm telling you guys right now. I was young.
We teach others moving forward, right? That's all we can do.
I was young and foolish. Monkey D. Luffy is just saying the word help.
And we gotta go just based on the name, right?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's just help. How you doing, man? Thank you for the account review last week. I'm hoping you can review my friend's account in EU server, please. He's playing Summoner's War since 2014. His account name is Daniel J97. That's from Maximiliano. Okay, did I hear what? Brian, leave me alone. Brian, I did my time.
Forever roasted.
Yeah, forever roasted. So what did you need help with, Luffy? RTAC 1 climb.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not even in the account yet. But have you seen how dope Pontos is? He is suspiciously good. Like, suspiciously cool. Him on Violent is a dream. It's a weird fever dream of infinite immunity. It's so cool. Okay, well, let's peruse.
Honestly, solid units.
Yeah, really
they
solid.
They have a Wateryu Moore, they have a CP, they have Sierra, the Pontos.
Wow. They've got a Barbara, they got a Leica, they got Juno. There's the CP, there's the... Dude, so... Well, I'm so partial to first picking Ciara, but, like, maybe in your case you first pick... I would do Ciara first pick just because it's a speed lead. You can follow up with Pontos if they represent damage. And or you can pick him later down the line. It's really not something that a lot of people can contest, right? Unicron says, do you guys think that BJ5 with the group is going to disappear to the point where you can't find people to group? Well, honestly, it kind of depends on the accessibility of the teams. Since we haven't really found like solo teams that work super consistently yet. So like I'm still going to be raiding with other people, especially like BJ5, because I'd like to clear it with like, you know, the 27-second time is really ideal. So I guess it kind of depends on what you're trying to do, right? Because I think raiding with other people is usually going to skew faster than raiding on your own. That's a good question though. I can time will tell. Time will tell.
I think it's too soon to really answer that concrete, you know.
I have plenty Nat 4s in storage too. What are your picks looking like right now, Monkey?
the usual draft.
Yeah, what's your usual draft look like? Do you open with things like a Ciara and then follow Chung, Pontos? Oh, and you've got Vigor as well. Vigor's an awesome pick still. He never left. I don't even mention Ciara Choki. Oh, Ciara Chung. I see. Pontos, Ryu, Ciara, Chung, Pontos, Ryu.
Oh, that's a good question. Are these the RTA runes or PvE runes?
Yeah, good question, Patty Sore. Luffy, maybe you can let us know if this is kind of the same. Yeah, there's a lot to consider here because you've got so many good units. Like, yeah, you've got a lot of good things to work with. Oh, Javian, thank you for letting me know, saying that they're experiencing crashing during free raid. If you happen to have either even a screen grab of something like that happening, or like, I don't know if anybody else has, but if you're experiencing it consistently, you can also submit a ticket with our support just to let them know, but letting me know too, or on Facebook with the messages is perfect. I'll be on the lookout and see if other people are experiencing that, Javian. Me too, Atrapando.
Someone said they want to see the Tomo.
Oh, let me see. Yo, this is pretty cool. Wow, you've got a lot of units, dude. You have a lot. So I like the draft right now. Opening with Ciara Chung is good. It seems like you might be lacking a little bit of damage. If we're gonna nitpick the draft, I think there's a little bit of damage lacking. So because Ciara Chung, Pontos, Ryu, maybe you could throw in one more damage dealer, or you could do. Oh, dude, you could be super oppressive and pick Jameer. Whoa. Like, unpopular opinion. Another speed lead. Reset all your cooldowns. You're constantly having immunity and invincibility. They never get a turn in. Like, to me, that sounds pretty sick. I don't know if it actually works that well in application because I don't have a Pontos to try it with. But in my heart of hearts, I would really like to believe that Jameer with all those units is fabulous.
In theory, sounds amazing.
In theory, it sounds amazing. When I'm looking at the draft in my head, that's a lot of wind. The damage comes from the artifacts. Well done, Stoic. Well said. Oh, and is this a Magnum? I've got one of those. I haven't built it yet. I actually totally should, though, because I've already got a really good anti-cleave team, and so throwing him in would be really good. Oh my god, it's Stoic, says Patty Sore.
Alright, let's check out the next one.
Let's see. Okay, guys, yeah, we're kind of running low, a little bit low on time. Oh, we've still got like 20 minutes. We'll be okay. Trickaroo team help.
I was just about to say that.
Perfect.
Let's hop
We are
into
on the
the
same
Trickaroo
page.
help.
This is
We
great.
got this.
Gianna, what is this profile?
Okay. Alright. Next.
Next. Eladriel looks so much like Artemiel with that skin.
Such a nice skin.
At first glance, like I was like, whoa, that's beautiful. Let me post the survey one more time on YouTube for us, guys.
I'm gonna hop in and take a look already.
So we're looking at Trickaroo, right? That's what we're doing? Yes, that is what we're doing. Okay, so it looks like they haven't reached the defense threshold yet.
I was just gonna say it's the defense threshold. One is still on Fatal as well, and fairly low defense there.
Yeah, so like we could maybe give some general tips for like starting instead. Yeah, 20. It does need. Is it 24? I think it's. Yeah, I think 2400 is a good shorthand. Patty Sore, I think it's actually it's like 2381 with full tower. Feed. Perfect. Feed just said the same thing.
Yeah.
You know why I've got that number memorized right now? Because like, dude, it was biting me in the heels for so long, that number, because I was at like 2378 or something, and I was like, are you kidding me? I just need a flat defense grind somewhere. I couldn't find it. So yeah, it's 2381 if you have full defense tower. That's what you need on all of them. So generally what that means for a new Trickaroo journey is that you need 3 sets of guard if possible, or like 2 sets if one of them has a lot of defense, and then what you can do is you can run the Fire Gargoyle with Determination runes, or you can, because you don't want Determination on these Ikaroos per se, because they don't, the one that it's on doesn't benefit from the defense.
The other thing would be accuracy a little bit.
Oh, well
like
said.
they all have fairly low accuracy, and speed as
Yes.
well.
Well
Nothing's
said.
over 20 speed, so you're gonna run into a few problems there if they're too slow.
Listen to CC. Seriously, guys, because like 40-ish speed, again, like that number keeps coming up. Why? It's very significant. 40-ish speed on your Icarus, right? And then you want your Verd to be the slowest. Right now, Verd is actually moving pretty close with everybody else. I think he's actually faster than all of them.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, you want your Icarus moving ahead. You want high enough accuracy to land the defense break once. So if that means ruining one Icaru with above 50, or if it means putting all of them like closer to about 20-ish, you should have one close to 50, if we're being totally honest. And maxing slot 1 and slot 3 for that extra defense. And don't forget the defense artifacts. You can max these. It's within reach, but I think you're probably going to have to find more guard runes before you can attempt this one. The other thing too is that damage, yes, attack on, dude, you guys are, I love this chat. Oh my god, Fraxy SW, thank you for that question because it transitions perfectly into a very important point. Love you, Fraxy. Attack on an Icaru, doesn't the damage scale with defense? No, yes, I'm so happy with you guys today. The team up scales with defense. It checks the defense to see if you can pull them, but the damage is still scaled on attack. And that's kind of what makes this team so difficult, is because you need so much defense, you need a moderate amount of speed, accuracy, and you need attack on top. So it's very important to get some attack on your Icarus. Awesome question, Fraxy. Thank you. Nuke Storm, hello. I need help with Predator, but I'm on Asia. Oh, let's look at Verd. Last thing.
Verd before we go.
Verd before we go. More crit damage. Max your crit damage slot. And then I would keep his speed here. You don't want him to get much slower than this. I would speed your Icarus up. Well said, Patty Sore. Brevity. Patty Sore said it with the brevity I did not. Ty Badger, so happy to have you here. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter that you're late. Just glad you could make it. You're welcome. Cece, who do you want to look at next?
I'm trying to see if there's something we haven't done yet or haven't talked about yet.
I just noticed Feed LJR says need review on Dot Team. We haven't spoken about a Dot Team yet. You want to do that? Let's do it.
We haven't looked at a Dot Team yet.
Yeah. Chow, front and center as he's always deserved to be.
It's assigned to you. Ruin your Chow.
I'm gonna ruin my Chow. You're so right. I'm gonna ruin my Chow. Oh, can I get some advice? I'm struggling on TOA hard. Guys, before we move in here and start talking about the Dot Team, I just want to remind everybody that if you don't get your account reviewed today, we try to do these like every Wednesday. So come back, same time, same place if you don't get your question answered today, and we'll try to help you next time too. We also have like a whole bunch of these on the YouTube channel if you want to check the VODs as well. What unit should I build next? Oh, guys, you're asking me very interesting questions. I love questions like that. Let's check the Dot Team. So there's the Sath. They said they're just finishing up their Tatu, so they're almost ready for it.
Okay.
So something to keep in mind before you Oh, perfect. Glad to see them at 5-star. They do not necessarily need to be 6-starred for this team to work. Mine are not. And there's Tatu. Oh, whoa, 0 speed? You managed to get her on 0 speed?
Did you grind out speed? How?
How did you do this? It looks like they might have.
No, nothing's been changing. Oh, wait, maybe.
Because I was just about to talk about, again, how difficult it is for the speed tuning part because of her fast base speed to get her to be the slowest on the team. And you've done it. It's Leo Runes. It's Patty Sore. Yo.
That's the cheat code, hey?
Double, oh my god, it is. It's double will. So this is...
double will energy.
It could have just been Leo's Runes. So that he starts with will even though he goes first. Patty Sore, that's too funny, dude. Stop. You're kidding me.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so... But also very good for the Dot Team because it makes sure that your Tatu and your Sath don't get defense broken. So that's great. As long as she, As long as she doesn't get cut by the boss, which I don't think she will, because I think if Melia can reduce the boss's attack bar even a little bit, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, they have the double will as well on the Sap, so.
Excellent. My one concern looking at this is just the lack of HP. I think maybe some shield might be helpful. Let me see if there's any on the Melias. It doesn't look... there's a single shield set. Single shield set is probably close to the toughest thing that I've had to enunciate all day.
Oh, I can't even try. I can't even get a single shield set. Yeah,
single shield set.
new
Sally sells single shield sets down by the seashore.
the seashore.
Try to just double check to make sure that this is enough HP on these monsters, because somebody's going to get hit. Ideally, it wouldn't be Saf. The team can kind of function without Tatu at the very end if she gets hit too early, but you don't want Saf to die, because that's kind of a death sentence at the end.
Plus 15 the runes as well.
Patty Sore, I will decline, by the way. Oh, yeah. Plus 15 the runes.
Maximo. Got you. Plus 15 the runes. Plus 15 those artifacts.
Yeah, plus 15 them. Look, you're hurting me. Plus 15 your runes.
Killing Evan
I'm
here.
joking. Yeah, you're killing me here, guys. Plus 15 your runes. You can kind of rune Sath and Tatu on HP. You can. Okay, guys, I think we got time for one more count. I think we got time for one more. Let's see what we need. I saw somebody asking for TOA hard earlier. Review. I'm returning to the game. Do you want to review somebody as they're returning to the game? We can give a score out of 10.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Okay, so how long were you absent, Daniel?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can make
Tough to
yourself
tell.
known.
2,000 days, so.
Yes. It could. There's a long 10 out of 10 for effort, says Patty Sore. 10 out of 10 for effort is always a good thing to default to, but see, this is the toughest part, right? Because 2020 so much changed. So if you weren't here for 2020, you're like, okay, I feel like playing some Summoners War today. Totally new game.
A whole new game, yeah.
Totally new level of difficulty. So many new monsters. Like, all of a sudden there's repeat battle. Like, things are... Yeah.
Well, I see working on some 2As, so that's good. That's a huge starting point. Is I know some returning players don't know where to start with 2As, who to work on.
That's a... Yes, and that's... Ooh, GZ on Martina. I have one of those. And starting with Crow is a really good one. Oh, look at this. And they're starting... You got your Icarus assembled. You got all your Icarus front and center. And you've already got them on... Oh my goodness. Yo, what? You already have the defense runes?
Just full defense.
You already have it? That took me ages to find, like, all the guard sets. Like, wait. This is... Like, you're starting to show me. You've done some research here. Verd will change when it's time to fully transition to the Trickaroo. You got the Fire Homunculus, which is great for the old Punisher's Crypt team. Like that first... Yeah, he's done his homework. Yeah, this is definitely like, I've done my research. That's what this is telling me.
I don't see any artifacts on anyone yet, so I'm not sure if they're doing artifact dungeons or not, but that's something that they would probably want to step into. It'll also help them more with Trickaroo when it's time to take that step forward in building it.
Really good point. And you know what? They've got no excuse, because I think I saw that they made it to like B4 or B5 or something. So no excuses. Get some artifacts on these boys. They deserve it. Man's best friend deserves it, okay? So this is definitely like... This is... Already, it's like an A for effort. What, like, you clearly did your research before coming back in. I saw you were using a comma mirror. You got an interesting setup for your teams right now, but if you're clearing, then you're doing well.
If it's working for now, then...
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And also, remember, if you're playing RTA, don't let Hiroshin be in chat, because you'll be stuck at the 1%. What's up, Hiroshin?
A nice quick hello to that.
Yeah.
1%.
A really quick PSA. PSA.
You can hang out today, Hero. We're not doing RTA. You're good.
Yeah, don't worry, dude. It's a safe space today. A for effort. A for effort, dude. We got time for one more. That was pretty quick. Some help?
Yeah.
Says Joshua. What do you need help with? Actually, let's go into Hunter D. Johnny. Let's see. They said TOA hard.
All right.
Let's see where they've gotten to. So they've gotten up to 75.
I'm in the account and I just want to say congrats on the Leona.
GZ, dude.
Gotta throw that out there.
That's so exciting. What an excellent last pick in RTA. This is one of my. This is a unit that I would get way stoked for. Like I would force
Yeah.
pick Leona in every single game. Maybe debatably, like even into bad situations, I would pick her.
Where you shouldn't have picked her.
When
she'll
I
just be
shouldn't have
there.
picked her. So if we're looking at TOA hard, you do have one of my favorite units for TOA right here, which is him. Ideally 2-aid. I love having a 2A Rauk. 2A Rauk with a Verd, and then 2 units that hit AoE. That is one of my, oh, you can actually use Tyrone as your leader.
I was just gonna say they have a Tyrone as well.
This is awesome. I think you've got the pieces here.
Homunculus.
Yeah. Hasn't been evolved into the skill tree just yet, but they got the right first skill going on.
So they're on the right path.
Definitely on the right path. Super. So you can do Tyrone as your leader, Water Homunculus, 2A Rauk, Verd, and Fran. And to a degree, that should help. There is also Beretta for dots. I kind of got tired of using Beretta. It just didn't work for me. But Beretta is a super classic option, applying the dots. Yes, I typically just go for flat out damage because in this situation, you're going to keep them kind of like locked down. I see Tease is also recommending Tyrone, Water Homie, Bella, Brienne, and 2A Spectra. 2A Spectra is awesome for TOA, but I don't see... There he is. He's back here.
I'm just not he's getting there.
Also, let's not forget that our boy Vero's got a stun on skill 2. It's kind of conditional, but he does have a stun. Will that team also work for TOA normal as well, Evan? Yeah, Gary Reed, even better. It'll work even more. The only time when you would need to like pivot is on like Phantom Thief floors, or you could actually just manual. If you manual that one, yeah. I tell you, those Dark Phantom Thieves, they really get me. And
Yeah.
Let's go see if we can find Vitor, because Vitor's been waiting. Vitor, please give me tips for PvP 80-day account. So can you say hi, Vitor? Or remind me your in-game name if it's different from your stream.
I'm looking. I don't see.
Unless it's new best time on GB12, by the way. Thanks, guys. Oh, king!
Congrats.
Amazing.
GG.
Oh, Yazi, thank you for reminding me, Vitor. I'd forgotten your in-game name. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So you said help with RTA. GZ, dude. Oh, that makes me so happy. Great job, King. Okay, so they've gotten to F1. Let's hop on in. Oh, I see a Ciara. I see a Bastet. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I think I see some good options. I think I see good options here. I mean, in the level that you're competing, if you're like still in the F1 zone, I think a speed akin to this could be worth it to bring Bastet. Later on, you would like to have faster Swift sets to make sure that like you can contest first turn with Bastet. If you want to try that in RTA right now, you're gonna first pick Ciara. If you want to have a more contemporary Ciara, like something really in the modern age, you can skew further towards like high crit rate and higher speed and tanky, just so that way what you're doing is you're locking people down, you're getting consistent bombs, you're making sure to cycle turns, you're getting basically 33% of a turn when you're attacking, right? So like you're boosting yourself up, applying more bombs. It's great. Her on Violent is fabulous. That's my favorite way to use Ciara right now. Cocky, awesome option. Really, he's not easy to rune, but he will make really good use of the stats that you put on him because he scales with defense and attack. Let's see
I
what
also
else.
see a Shizuka, probably newer.
Ooh!
So grats. Fun
Yo,
unit there.
That is fun because Cece, that's a really good point, because if you look at this, right, like just in the units we've talked about, you would get like an attack buff, you get the shield, you get a bomb. Just as a reminder too, the bomb that Shizuka would put down does scale with Shizuka's attack, not Ciara's. It doesn't really matter because a stun is a stun and damage is damage, right? But like if you actually want her to contribute the damage through the bomb, you can rune Shizuka on slot 6 attack. Fran, very popular immunity giver. I would, if you want to go that way, I'd pick her I'd do Ciara, and then I'd pick Fran during the second round of drafting, just because she's so common. If you find that you're struggling to find a strip option, then you can rune up a really fast Lauren so that she moves in front of your Ciara, single target strip somebody, line up a bomb for Ciara. Thrain is a fun free-to-play version of Oki, as we kind of joke about, but it's true. Shizuka we talked about. Speed lead from Pisama. Also Tetra to counter Giannis is really fun. Let's see what else they got back here too. I don't know how well. Oh wait, this could be your AoE
Some new
strip.
pulled units as well.
Yeah.
Fire Demon.
Fire Demon 2. This could be your AoE strip in the Dark Blade Dancer, or you could try to do a. In 2021, you could try to do a Martina Twins team. Though that's really greedy. It's very greedy. I don't know if you necessarily want to do that. GZ Volantis, right? I think it's. Oh my god, that's an Abellio. That's definitely an Abellio, Patty Sword. I'm so like, please tell me if you're joking, because dude, no, legit, Seppi will not stop making fun of me because he sent me a photo or like he was like, oh my god, look what I got, dude, and I was like, you got Volantis, and I legit thought it was Volantis. So, dude, I really hope you're not messing with me because I totally feel validated right now. Like, okay, so I think we're gonna end on Vitor. Thank you so much for being so patient, Vitor. That was great. So guys, I want to thank everybody here for participating in the account reviews and the progression tips, and I want to thank CC Line as well. Thank you for being here with me.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun. It's always fun being here.
I had a great time. Anything that you want to say to the chat before we part ways today?
Hopefully we helped you guys out in some way, shape, or form, even if it wasn't your account. And keep in mind, like Evan said, they do this weekly. So if you don't get reviewed today, come back and check out the VODs as well. And just thanks for being so awesome as always, guys.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. You got great questions, and it's so fun talking to all you. It highlights the week. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here again on Friday for English if you speak Portuguese. We actually have a BR stream later today. It's going to be in 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours am I doing? Yes, 2.5 hours it's going to be at, and I will be on it with Seppi, so that's going to be a fun time. We love you guys very much. We'll see you next time, okay? This has been Come
Bye,
to Us,
guys.
Evan.
And CC Line.
Bye, everybody.
Doctors, help!
What's happening?
Wait for us to revive.
Oh, okay. What's happening?
His repeat battle failed due to lost
We need
battle.
him in the Rune Manager for Operation yesterday.
Pronto, let's go, people.
Hello, Rune Surgeon in training. I'm sorry today had to be the case that you start with. Case? Are we cops? Sorry, hold on. Hello, Rune Surgeon in training. I wish we could have started you off on something a little more early game, but they say that the best way to learn how to swim is to get thrown into DB12.
Today we're going to teach you how to prevent Trickaroo teams from failing.
It's a 3-step program. Step number 1, obviously make sure that your Trickaroos are pulling all 3 units.
This is the basic thing. So if you don't have enough defense on runes and towers alone, remember, invest on your defense tower, and also you can use a little bit of a fix that this MD, Master of Dungeons, obviously is going to tell you right now.
In 2 steps. Because that's the third one. And if you're not sure that you're going to be able to hit those prerequisite stats given your defense tower upgrades as well as your sets of determination runes, then you can check this chart.
Medical research